My name is Ray Gaesser. My family and I grow soybeans and corn in southwest Iowa. I'm currently serving as chairman of the American Soybean Association. At the American Soybean Association, we represent U.S. soybean farmers on policy and regulatory issues. And my subject and my question for you is about regulatory issues. And given your role as a business executive, do you feel government regulations hinder business development? And how best can the public and private sectors work together to achieve a balance of responsible regulations that don't inhibit innovation?
Well, it is kind of the question now that we face as Americans, because we actually are no longer a nation of laws. We've become a nation of rules. And a lot of these rules are rolled out by nameless, faceless bureaucrats who aren't elected by anyone and aren't accountable to anyone. The EPA is, of course, a classic example. Let me tell you a little story, if I may, because you're a soybean farmer. The last time I was in a soybean field, I was on a combine. I took a combine ride through a soybean field. It was totally cool. And I was, first of all, the combine was cool, but I was really fascinated in how much high technology is now in agriculture equipment. Absolutely. And so riding along with the owner of that soybean field and the owner of that combine, he was looking at his computer screen, and I saw on the screen squiggly blue lines. And I said, "What are those?" And he said, "Oh, those are waterways." And I said, "Those are the waterways that the EPA now controls 99% of in this state and throughout the United States." He said, "That's right. So would you take me and show me one of these waterways?" So he drives his combine and he shows me a waterway that the EPA now controls. And what do I see? I see a round, it was about as big as this platform, of grass, green grass. So somewhere under there was moisture, enough for green grass, but that's a waterway that the EPA now controls. The truth is, we have to have a top to bottom review of every regulation on the books and every dollar we're spending in every single agency. Because the EPA, just as one example, the EPA, the NLRB, the FCC, you name it, they are rolling out rules. No one's overseeing them. No one's wondering about the cost versus the benefit. And this set of rules, this thicket of rules, is crushing. It is crushing farmers, it is crushing small business owners, it is crushing possibilities in this nation. So a bunch of them, honestly, including the waters of the US, that have been rolled out under executive order unilaterally, honestly, by President Obama, I will roll back unilaterally, but we cannot stop there. We have to do the top to bottom review. We have to have sunset provisions. We have to give Congress authority to oversee some of these things.